Welcome back, everyone, to another explainer. Let's jump right in, shall we? Today, we are going to objectively break down the fascinating biological mechanisms of male health exactly as they're presented in the promotional material for a recent dietary supplement called Red Boost. Whether you're a total biology nerd or just kind of curious about how commercial health products market their science, you're going to find this super interesting. Here's our roadmap for today. 1. Smooth muscle and male health. 2. The power of nitric oxide. 3. Targeting oxidative stress. 4. The 5 key nutrients. And 5. Claims and medical disclaimers.
All right, Section 1, Smooth Muscle and Male Health.
To really grasp the mechanics we're talking about today, we got to start with a foundational question. What exactly is your smooth muscle when we're talking about male sexual health? Well, according to the promotional text, it's a series of tiny muscular fibers right on your pelvic floor. Think of them like a biological trapdoor. When things are working optimally, blood flows rapidly into the erectile tissue, and these little fibers literally trap it there. The text actually compares it to blowing up a balloon, which is what creates a natural, long-lasting erection. Deep down in the male pelvic floor anatomy, you can pinpoint the exact area where these crucial smooth muscle fibers live and function. The product's makers claim that targeting this specific localized region is literally the key to unlocking optimal physical performance. Which brings us to Section 2, the power of nitric oxide. Now that we know about the trapdoor, we need to talk about the catalyst, nitric oxide, or NO. This is an essential molecule in your body that basically tells the inner muscles of your blood vessels to just relax. By chilling those vessels out, healthy nitric oxide supports a massive, unimpeded flow of nutrient-rich blood to everywhere it needs to go. Down at the microscopic level, as those NO molecules relax the walls of the blood vessels, the promotional text draws a very direct straight line. They state quite plainly that healthier nitric oxide levels mean maximized blood flow, which in turn means harder erections. It's all about optimizing the plumbing, right? Let's move on to Section 3, targeting oxidative stress. So, if smooth muscle and nitric oxide are our biological heroes, who's the villain? Well, the manufacturer claims to have zeroed in on a newly discovered root cause for a man's failure to perform, and they identify it as oxidative stress. But not just anywhere, specifically oxidative stress clustered directly around that smooth muscle. Section 4, the 5 key nutrients. To fight off this localized oxidative stress, the formula uses a specific botanical blend. First up is Icarian, better known as horny goatweed. It's been used in Asia for centuries. The source actually shares this great old legend about a Chinese goat herder who noticed his flock getting, well, incredibly sexually active after eating this exact plant. In scientific terms, the text pitches it as a potent antioxidant designed to support healthy blood flow and stamina. Next on the list is Tongkat Ali, coming to us from Malaysia. Why is it in here? The text claims it acts almost like a laser, specifically targeting that smooth muscle oxidative stress we just talked about, all while simultaneously boosting male sex hormones and nitric oxide levels. Then we have fenugreek, an ingredient with thousands of years of history over in India. The promotional material claims this stuff is a huge booster for vasodilation, which is basically a fancy word for widening your blood vessels. And wider vessels mean better energy levels, fertility, and overall blood flow. They actually back this up with a cited study, which is pretty interesting. According to the promo text, when a specific group of 60 men took fenugreek once a day, those guys reported a really significant boost in both their sexual performance and desire. Nutrient number 4 is citrulline. You've probably eaten this without even knowing it, since it's naturally found in foods like watermelon and cucumber. The formula utilizes it because it apparently has a highly potent effect on nitric oxide and oxygen. It's actually a super common go-to for athletes wanting to push their physical limits. To double down on the citrulline claims, the material points to research from the University of Foggia in Italy. They found that this nutrient can help keep blood pressure healthy while actively supporting erection hardness and stamina. And rounding out the 5 is nettle root. This one's fascinating because it's not just thrown in there to boost sex drive. It reportedly supports prostate health, particularly calling out men over 50. The idea is that it stops an enlarged prostate from ruining performance and keeps urination healthy around the clock. Finally, Section 5, claims and medical disclaimers. Okay, shifting from biology to the business side. The manufacturer guarantees quality by stating the formula uses 100% natural verified ingredients. Plus, they make a point to say it's manufactured right here in the USA inside an FDA-registered facility that strictly follows good manufacturing practices.
Commercially, to build some serious consumer trust, they throw in a massive 180-day, 100% money-back guarantee. They literally say you can return empty bottles if you aren't absolutely thrilled with the results.
But we always have to separate the marketing hype from retail reality. Looking at the commercial retailer alongside the actual supplement facts label gives us the real story. It grounds all these ancient legends and biological claims into the literal milligram by milligram nutritional reality of what's actually in the scoop. And of course, we absolutely have to read the fine print. As they explicitly state at the very bottom of their own site, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. It is strictly informational and never a replacement for a real doctor's advice.
So, what does this all mean for us? Does targeting smooth muscle and nitric oxide with these specific, ancient botanicals truly hold the key to optimizing male health? Or is it just a beautifully crafted, highly effective piece of commercial marketing? Either way, it's a wildly fascinating look at how human biology is packaged and sold today. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer. Keep asking the hard questions, and I'll catch you next time.